Imagine a city on a hill, surrounded by a monumental double wall, built to withstand the fiercest of enemies. But did it work? Welcome to Telephone Burnah, identified as the biblical town of Libnah, a Judahite city with a strategic view of both Gath and Lachish. Fresh excavations starting in 2010 and culminating in 2024 have revealed new perspectives on Libnah and its defenses. The story begins in the Bronze Age, when Telephone Burnah was first occupied, and intriguing figurines were discovered in a cultic building from the 13th century BCE. At that time, the town had no city wall, and in the second half of the 10th century BCE, it was burned to the ground. This created the first archaeological destruction layer, marked by soot and debris, a testament to a terrible destruction. Following this traumatic event, a double wall, 1.6 meters thick each, was built around the top of Telephone Burnah in the late 10th or early 9th century BCE. This intimidating bulwark of stone and mud brick would protect the city for around 200 years. But who burned down Telephone Burnah in the 10th century, and why did the city fathers reinforce the rampart 200 years later? Archaeologists suspect the Egyptian king Shishak, who swept through Canaan in a grand quest to make Egypt great again. Shishak's campaign is reported on the Bubastite portal, listing 150 city-states that the pharaoh crushed. Libnah is not among them, but the timing and optics suggest Shishak's involvement in the destruction of Telephone Burnah. The history of the southern Levant from the 12th century BCE until the Assyrian arrival in the 9th century is murky. Following the destruction by Shishak or another, the casemate wall was built, and most of the townsfolk lived outside it. In the late 8th century BCE, the townsfolk beefed up the western facet of the city wall, preparing for another threat. The Assyrian forces, led by Sennacherib, were notorious for burning captured cities to the ground. The casemate wall, with its double structure, was filled with material from the late Bronze Age, creating a formidable defense. The timing and biblical version of events suggest preparations to defend the town from the Assyrians. Sennacherib's forces besieged Jerusalem but did not conquer it, while Libnah was not so fortunate. The archaeologists believe that Sennacherib did reach Libnah and burned it to the ground, based on the second blackened destruction layer. We don't know if the wall worked or not, but by the 7th century BCE, the city wall had become obsolete. The city gate was found in the south, but whether it was a chambered gate is unclear. The settlement was abandoned once and for all after the Persian period, when the local center of dominance moved to Marisha. A late July visit to Telephone Burnah reveals its strategic value: a view in all directions and a breeze. On a clear day, one could see Ashdod and Ashkelon on the coast, the Hebron Hills inland, and the enemy's machinations in Gath. The hill's present height is due to sediment buildup on the 10th century Iron Age fortifications. A strip of vegetation marks the remnants of the Nahal Guvran Brook, the town's source of water. Cisterns for water storage were common in other Iron Age towns, but none have been found in Telephone Burnah. Following the destruction, the casemate wall was built, and the townsfolk would crowd inside when the enemy came marauding. The 2024 excavation found evidence of two monumental buildings near a Canaanite temple, identified by standing stones, masks, and cultic vessels. The wall would protect the town for about 200 years, and then in the 8th century BCE, a massive reinforcement commenced. Join us as we uncover the secrets of Telephone Burnah, a city that stood the test of time and conflict. Stay curious, stay engaged. In today's video, we delve into the intriguing historical event involving Pharaoh's forces and the ancient city of Libnah. Libnah holds a significant place in biblical history, often mentioned as a strategic location during the conquest of Canaan. The arrival of Pharaoh's forces posed a formidable threat, potentially altering the course of events for the Israelites. As we explore this captivating narrative, we'll uncover the mysteries surrounding Libnah and its role in the ancient world, inviting you to ponder the implications of this long-forgotten conflict. Historical context of Libnah. Libnah, located in the Shephelah region of ancient Israel, played a crucial role in the history of the Israelites. This city is frequently referenced in the Bible, notably in the accounts of Joshua's conquests and King Hezekiah's reign. Its strategic position made it a vital stronghold during battles. Archaeological findings, including remnants of fortifications and artifacts, shed light on Libnah's significance as a center of trade and military activity. These discoveries enhance our understanding of its impact on the broader narrative of biblical history. Pharaoh's forces were a dominant military power in the ancient Near East, often engaged in campaigns to expand their territory and influence. During this era, Pharaoh sought to assert control over Canaan, with Libnah as a strategic target. Motivated by the desire to secure trade routes and suppress rival factions, Pharaoh's actions were driven by both political and economic interests. Employing advanced military strategies, including siege tactics and coordinated assaults, Pharaoh's forces aimed to overpower Libnah, showcasing their might and reinforcing Egypt's dominance in the region. Evidence of destruction. Archaeological excavations at Libnah have uncovered layers of ash and charred remains, indicating a significant fire that suggests the city was burned down. Historical texts, including biblical accounts, reference the destruction of Libnah, providing context for this catastrophic event. These sources describe the city's fall during military conflicts, reinforcing the narrative of its fiery demise. Evaluating the credibility of these accounts reveals a mix of archaeological findings and ancient writings, which together create a compelling case for the destruction of Libnah in its tumultuous past. Impact on the region. The destruction of Libnah had significant repercussions for neighboring cities and tribes, creating a ripple effect of fear and instability. As Libnah fell, surrounding communities faced increased vulnerability to military incursions, altering alliances and prompting defensive measures. For the Israelite community, the loss of Libnah marked a turning point, leading to a reassessment of their strategies in the ongoing struggle for Canaan. This event also shifted power dynamics, as rival factions sought to fill the void left by Libnah, ultimately reshaping the political landscape of the region. Modern interpretations. Modern scholars offer varying interpretations of the events surrounding Libnah's destruction, with some emphasizing military strategy while others focus on socio-political factors. Archaeological discoveries, such as evidence of fire and fortifications, have significantly shaped current understanding, providing tangible links to biblical narratives. These findings have sparked debates about the accuracy of ancient texts and their implications for historical context. Additionally, Libnah's story remains relevant in contemporary discussions about conflict, resilience, and the impact of war on communities, serving as a reminder of the complexities of human history. Conclusion. In summary, we explored the significance of Libnah and the pivotal role of Pharaoh's forces in its destruction. Understanding these historical events in context enriches our knowledge of ancient conflicts and their lasting impacts. As we reflect on the complexities of Libnah's story, we invite you to engage with us further. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share it with others who might find it interesting. Your support helps us create more content that delves into the fascinating narratives of history.
Imagine a miraculous journey where you can travel to realms beyond our understanding, guided by angels. This is the story of Enoch, a fascinating figure from ancient texts who embarked on an extraordinary journey through unknown lands, where he encountered angels and discovered profound truths about life and existence. Enoch is not just an ordinary man. He is said to have walked with God and witnessed things that most of us can only dream about. His story is shrouded in mystery, blending elements of history, mythology, and spirituality. The enigmatic nature of Enoch's experiences raises questions about the criteria for divine selection. Why was he chosen for this journey? This inquiry invites us to reflect on the qualities that might align an individual with divine favor, faithfulness, righteousness, and a deep yearning for understanding. In the book of Genesis, we read that Enoch walked with God. Enoch's story serves as a vivid example of the spiritual journey that each of us is undergoing. The journey of Enoch is not merely a tale of exploration. It serves as a profound metaphor for the human quest for meaning. Many people wonder about the significance of his experiences. The challenge lies in deciphering the messages hidden within his encounters with heavenly beings. Was it just a dream, or did Enoch truly transcend the physical world? These questions lead us into a deep exploration of Enoch's story, revealing layers of meaning that resonate even today. Enoch's story can be viewed as an image of the spiritual journey that each of us undergoes. We are also invited to walk with God, seeking a deeper understanding of Him and the meaning of life. As Thomas Aquinas stated, truth cannot contradict truth. Enoch's experiences are not separate from reality, but are valuable lessons that can help us better understand the nature of existence. As we delve into Enoch's journey, we uncover the various realms he visits. Picture Enoch soaring through the skies, guided by majestic angels, each revealing secrets of the cosmos. This imagery not only captivates the imagination, but also symbolizes the ascent of the soul toward higher knowledge and enlightenment. He encounters realms filled with light, wisdom, and divine beings that share profound truths about life, death, and everything in between. Each angel he meets offers lessons that challenge his understanding of reality. One angel might teach him about the nature of time and how our earthly perceptions can limit our spiritual growth. This lesson reflects a common theme in spiritual literature: the idea that human beings often perceive reality through a narrow lens, constrained by temporal and spatial limitations. Enoch's journey encourages us to expand our perspectives, embracing a more holistic view of existence. Another angel might teach Enoch about the nature of life and death. In the realm he visits, he realizes that death is not an end, but an integral part of the cycle of life. This understanding helps him overcome the fear of death and find meaning in life. As John Calvin said, "We can only live a meaningful life when we accept the truth about life and death." The lessons Enoch learns from the angels are not just for him. They are eternal truths that we can also apply to our lives. A pivotal moment in Enoch's journey occurs when he stands at the brink of a celestial realm, a place of pure energy and enlightenment. Here, he gains profound insights about existence and spirituality. It's as if a veil has been lifted, and he understands the interconnectedness of all beings. This moment of realization is crucial. It highlights the transformative power of spiritual experiences. In this moment, Enoch realizes that life is not just about the material world, it's about love, compassion, and the choices we make. This epiphany doesn't just change him, it alters his perception of the universe and his place within it. It serves as a reminder that the journey of understanding is just as important as the destination. This theme resonates deeply in contemporary discussions about personal growth and spiritual awakening, suggesting that the process of seeking knowledge is as valuable as the knowledge itself. In this realm, Enoch also witnesses the harmony between the contradictions of life. He realizes that opposites such as light and darkness, good and evil, life and death are all necessary for the balance of the universe. As Martin Luther said, "We cannot have light without darkness." This understanding helps Enoch accept the challenges and hardships of life as an inseparable part of the spiritual journey. After these miraculous experiences, Enoch disappears from this world. As the book of Genesis records, Enoch walked with God, then he was no more, because God took him away. This disappearance can be understood in various ways. It may symbolize Enoch's spiritual transformation as he transcends the limits of the physical body and becomes one with God. Alternatively, it could be an image of death, when the soul departs from the body and returns to its divine origin. Regardless of the interpretation, Enoch's disappearance emphasizes that his journey does not end with his earthly experiences. It opens up a broader vision of existence, transcending the boundaries of time and space. As William Tyndale said, "We cannot understand God's intentions, but we can trust in His wisdom." Enoch's disappearance is a reminder that life is not just what we see, but an endless journey toward understanding and perfection. Ultimately, Enoch's experiences teach us valuable lessons about existence, spirituality, and the divine. His encounters with angels remind us of the mysteries that lie beyond our everyday lives. They encourage us to seek deeper understanding and embrace the unknown. In a world full of distractions, Enoch's journey serves as a timeless reminder of the wisdom that can be found when we dare to explore the unseen. Now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Enoch's journey? Do you believe in the possibility of experiencing realms beyond our understanding? Let's chat in the comments below. If you feel this story has inspired you, please share it with your friends and family so you can explore the mysteries of existence together. Don't forget to check out my other content for more intriguing discussions about spirituality and knowledge. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of life. This translation captures the essence of Enoch's journey while maintaining the depth and analysis presented in the original story.